Blessings and peace to you. This is SB Favor Thinking Podcast, and my name is SB Favor. How are you doing today? It is Saturday, June 3rd, 2023. It's another wonderful day, and it's another day to be thankful. And as I always say, if you focus on what is good, then you can project something good to happen. It is so important to focus on all the things that build your spirit, because when you focus on the negative things, it does not provide any benefits at all that are good. So focus on what is good. You can't do no wrong to yourself or anyone else when you focus on what is good. It's simple as that. If you are out there traveling about this Saturday, make sure that you stay focused, say a prayer when you need to, and just keep yourself safe, keep your family members safe, and make sure you wash your hands. Use that hand sanitizer because it's just best to protect yourself from germs. So do your part to stay safe. If you would like to give to the podcast, you can give at Cash App, $SB Favor, or you can give at Venmo at SB Favor, and that's the symbol at SBFAVOR, SB Favor. Well, this episode, the topic is keep going. Why persistence is key to achieving your goals. That is the topic of this episode. I wanted to talk about this topic because this is really personal to me. Just to do this podcast, I have to have, of course, consistency, right? And just to do this podcast, I have to schedule the time into my work week and everything else that I do. And sometimes, it's important to be honest with yourself when you are trying to expand your business, expand your goals, and reach that level that you want to reach. Sometimes we have challenging times and days where we just don't feel like doing certain things, right? Because we're human, and it's okay. But we have to keep going, right? So me personally, in the past, I've had moments where I just, sometimes I just get tired. Sometimes I just want to rest. And there's nothing wrong with that. But we have to keep going. I have to keep going. And I'm going to keep pressing to do this podcast. I'm going to keep pressing to do the things that I say I'm going to do. So this topic, like I said, is very personal to me. And I hope that this topic will give you something to think about as well, because at one time or another in our life, I'm sure that many of us have had times where we just were tired, or we just felt like even giving up, or just taking a break, or leaving the assignment or project on the side, just leaving it alone for a second, right? But what I want to say is this: it's okay to be human. It's okay to feel tired. It's okay to not give in to your feelings or that feeling, but understand that you are human. And then, sometimes we have challenging moments where we just need to regroup, right? So being persistent is just a simple act of going forward, regardless of how you feel. Being persistent, it has everything to do with staying focused on your goal, regardless of how you feel, and being consistent with taking action to do what is necessary to keep going forward. I'm going to give out 10 tips why we should stay encouraged to keep going forward when we are faced with challenges. It could be any kind of challenge. Like I said, it could be a day where you are just tired, or a day where you just don't feel like doing the work that is necessary, or it could be a day where you are just going through something personally and you just need to step outside your routine and do something different. It could be all kinds of things that could challenge you to take a break or just slow you down. It could be anything. But the point of what I'm saying is this. It's important to be persistent. It's important to keep going. It's important to understand that when you are feeling challenged, just understand in that moment that you have to regroup, because it's important to remain persistent to achieve your goals. That's the point of what I'm saying. I'm going to give out 10 tips. And number 1 is remember your why. Remind yourself of the reason why you started. Remind yourself of why did you start the goal? And keep that in mind when you face obstacles. When you feel like giving up, when you feel like, if you ever felt like giving up, or if a thought comes to your mind and you feel like giving up, remind yourself why. Why did you start the goal? Why did you start it? Keep that in mind when you face obstacles. Remind yourself of the reason why you started the goal. Remind yourself. Number 2, take breaks. Sometimes taking a break can help you to recharge and come back refreshed to be ready to tackle your goals. Sometimes we do too much. Sometimes we are multitasking so many different things in our life that can make you tired. That can make you unfortunately want to take a break, or unfortunately sometimes even give up. But you don't have to give up. You don't have to take on those thoughts of being tired. You don't have to take on those thoughts of giving up. If you physically feel tired, if you physically feel like you need to take a break, then take a break. Take a break from taking action for those goals. But like I said, remember why you started the goal. And taking a break is always helpful, because we have to replenish ourselves. We have to regroup. We have to replenish ourselves mentally, because when we're doing too much every single day, it could take a toll on you. Number 3, embrace the process of understanding that to achieve your goals, sometimes it takes time. And if we are overwhelmed with all that we have to do, then sometimes just the thought of the work can be overwhelming. But understand that you have to pace yourself, and it's a process. The journey towards your goal is just as important as the destination. Embrace the process and enjoy the ride. But if you are feeling challenged along the way, like I said in number 2, take a break. Take a break and recharge and revamp and do something different. But don't take on the thoughts of giving up. Don't take on the thoughts of, I don't want to do this no more. Sometimes things can become so challenging. Those type of thoughts, unfortunately, those type of thoughts come to mind. I'm not going to lie. I've had thoughts like that before, where I'm in the process of reaching for a goal and working on goals, and it becomes so difficult. It could become so difficult. And then all of a sudden, thoughts come to my mind like, I don't want to do this. I'm tired. But sometimes you got to tell yourself, no, I'm not tired. I'm going to get my rest. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to walk out the process of what it takes to get to the next goal or the next level. And I'm going to do what I have to do. Get your physical rest and guard your thought life. Don't walk around telling yourself, I'm tired. No. It's normal. It's human to feel physically tired, yes, but to constantly tell yourself that you're tired, no, because those type of thoughts are giving up thoughts, and you don't want to do that. But like I said, number 3 is embrace the process. The journey towards your goals is just as important as the destination. So embrace the process and enjoy the ride along the way, because as you reach for your goals, as you pursue and execute plans and all that good stuff, there may be challenges on the way, but embrace it, because your challenges will empower you. Number 4, visualize your success. In the midst of the process, in the midst of the journey to get to one level to the next, in the midst of the journey to get from one place to the next, or whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, visualize the success. Visualize the success just as you foresee it happening. I do that all the time. I visualize myself on a whole nother level, and I do it all the time based upon what I want to see in different areas of my life. So visualize your success. Visualize yourself achieving your goals and imagine how it will feel. I'm going to say that again. Visualize your success. That's number 4. Visualize your success and see yourself achieving your goals and imagine how it will feel. This can help you stay motivated and stay focused, because you don't want to give in or bask in the thoughts of giving up, or bask in the thoughts of this is too hard, or bask in the thoughts of I'm tired. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Our humanity and that weak part that we all have, unfortunately, because we're human flesh, that weak part wants to give up. That weak part wants you to stop reaching for your goals, but you don't have to. Even when it doesn't feel good and all the challenges are going on in front of you, around you, whatever may be happening, you do not have to give in to it. You don't have to. You have to stay motivated. You have to stay inspired. And most importantly, you have to be careful with how you think. You have to be careful with everything that comes into your thought life. You have to examine and sort it out and make sure that you are thinking the correct things. Because when you keep your mind focused on the things that edify your spirit, the things that edify your heart, the things that edify your mind, then you will stay on track. But the minute you allow yourself to go into a place that is negative with negative thoughts, that's your enemy. So you don't want to do that. Negative thoughts are your enemy. You want to stay motivated. And like I said, you want to visualize yourself achieving your goals. Imagine how it feels as you visualize yourself achieving your goals. Visualize your success. And remember to guard your heart, which is the negative thoughts. You don't want to think negative. You just do not want to do that. Because in the midst of reaching for your goals, when there are challenges and when there is the feelings of giving up or thoughts, you got to understand what it is. You got to understand what you're experiencing when you feel like something is saying give up, or if you're having a thought that is contrary to your goal. You gotta guard your heart. You have to stay on course to make sure you stay motivated, edifying your spirit, edifying your heart, so that you don't take on those thoughts of giving up. Number 5, talk to others. Talk to others who have gone through similar challenges and get their perspective and advice. It is always safe to talk to people that understand your challenges. Because if you talk to somebody that don't get you, if you talk to somebody that don't understand your challenge, they're gonna tell you all the wrong things. They're gonna give you all the wrong advice. In fact, they won't even have compassion toward you. They won't show you compassion. They might not even say anything that is edifying or positive that applies to you. But you can talk to others that have gone through challenges similar to yours so that you can get a better perspective. It's important because, once again, you have to make sure that you stay encouraged, stay motivated, stay inspired, and do not focus on the negative thoughts. I always talk about thoughts because thoughts are the power place in our life, because thoughts spill over into actions, and then actions spill over into reactions, because somebody is going to react to something that you have done based upon something you had thought. So you got to be careful what you think, because thoughts, it's a power place. If you're thinking about something positive, and if you're thinking about something positive concerning someone else, you will have a positive manifestation. But if you're sitting around, you're thinking about all the negative things, then you're going to have a negative manifestation. Thoughts are powerful. So that is why I always talk about thoughts, because thoughts manifest things, especially when you're constantly thinking about the same thing over and over and over. So you have to be careful with what you think. And like I said, when you are in the position of staying positive and thinking good thoughts and doing all the things that help your spirit, then you can stay encouraged. Number 6, celebrate small wins. Celebrate the small wins along the way, even if they seem insignificant. Yes, celebrate small wins. If you celebrate small wins, this can help boost your motivation and your confidence. So along the way, as you are pursuing your goals, staying persistent to get to the next level, celebrate the small wins. Because celebrating the small wins can help boost and motivate your confidence. It can boost your motivation and confidence, I should say. It's very important that we align ourselves and project with the positive things we want to see. Align ourselves with positive thoughts and project the things we want to see. As we align our thoughts with positive things. So, as you continue to maintenance your thought life and align yourself with positive thoughts, celebrating small wins along the way, like I just said, you can boost your motivation and confidence. But most importantly, you have to maintenance your thoughts. Everything comes down to what we think. Everything. Your thinking shapes your spirit, your energy. Your thinking shapes how you treat others. Your thinking shapes how you respond, how you react. It is all about how you think. And as you are pursuing your goals, as you are making plans, as you are going through the process to achieve your goals, your thoughts will be your place of power according to what you agree with. So be careful what you think. I always have to talk about the thoughts because it's so vital. It's so important. Number 7, practice positive self-talk. Practice positive self-talk. Use positive affirmations and self-talk to keep yourself motivated and focused on your goals. That comes down to how you think. Once again, if you are mindful all throughout your day, from the time you get up to the time you go to bed, if you are mindful of how you think, if you are focused and if you are sorting out what you think and not just allowing something to just come into your mind and you just follow it if it's something negative, if you do that constantly, that means you will be on a path of transformation. Every choice and every decision and everything that we do comes down to what we think. A lot of people are moved by their emotions, but it first starts with a thought. But I don't want to move too far into another topic, but I'm going to stay here and go to number 8. The last one was number 7, practice positive self-talk. Use positive affirmations and self-talk to keep yourself motivated and focused on your goal. That was number 7. Number 8, stay connected. Stay connected with supportive friends and family members who can offer encouragement and support you in your time of need. In the midst of those challenges, when you are in the process, on your way, being persistent to achieve your goals, in the midst of a challenge, stay connected with supportive friends and family members who can offer encouragement and support when you need it most. It's important. It is very, very important. We have to learn through every process. Every challenge, to me, I look at it as a process. And the reason why is because we are all learning. Yes. So everything we go through and everything we experience is a process of transforming. It's a process of learning. It's a process of receiving knowledge to use wisdom. Everything is a process. So stay connected with supportive friends and family members who can offer encouragement and support when you need it most. If you don't have supportive friends and family members, unfortunately, some people don't. Let's keep it real. And if you don't have that, then I'll tell you what, you make sure you pray more and find inspirational content to keep you filled up. And you will be just fine. Number 9, learn from the setbacks. Learn from setbacks. Setbacks and failures are part of the process as you are being persistent to achieve your goals. Setbacks and failures are a part of the process. Use them as opportunities to learn and grow and make adjustments as necessary. Because while you are on that journey to stay persistent, while you are achieving your goals, sometimes there may be setbacks. But setbacks and failures are opportunities to learn and grow as we make adjustments. Remember that when there is a setback, a challenge, that is your classroom. You become the student in your own classroom. And at that time, you have to be prepared to learn all that you have to learn. Learn about yourself, learn about the process of what you're going through in the midst of the challenge. Learn about what you can do to be better. Learn everything you have to learn in the midst of the failure or the setback. And the adjustment is so important, because when you make that adjustment to keep going forward, it simply means that you are doing the work to stay persistent. Number 10, trust the process. Remember that achieving your goals take time, effort, and persistence. Trust the process and know that every step you take brings you closer to your end goal. It's so important. While you are on the journey of shaping, maintaining, and getting closer to different levels and heights of success, remember that it's a journey. We have to pace ourselves. And along the way, when there's a failure or a setback, it doesn't mean it's over. As I stated earlier, if you find yourself to be physically tired, mentally tired, take a break, but don't give up. I'm going to go over those steps again. Number 1 was remember the why. Remember the why you started the goal. Number 2 is take breaks when you need to. Number 3 is embrace the process. Number 4 is visualize success. Number 5 is talk to others. Number 6 is celebrate small wins. Number 7 is practice positive self-talk. Number 8 is stay connected with supported friends and family members. Number 9 is learn from setbacks and failures, because they are opportunities to learn. And number 10 is trust the process, because every effort that you take with persistence, you will be closer to your goal. So thank you so much for tuning in once again to listen to SB Favorite Thinking Podcast. If you need to reach me, you can reach me at sbfavor@yahoo.com via email. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at sbfavor. I have a TikTok handle at sbfavor, and I'm also on YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. Thank you so much for tuning in. You have a good day.